During a recent talk to students at Texas A&M University, Republican Senator Ted Cruz admitted that he's not quite there yet on the issue of Texas secession from the United States, but he says he might get there if Democrats, keep doing what they're doing, which really isn't actually things they're even doing. So here's what Ted Cruz said. He said, look, if the Democrats end the filibuster, if they pack the Supreme Court, if they make D.C. a state, if they federalize elections and massively expand voter fraud, it may become hopeless. We're not there yet. First of all, what does that mean, massively expand voter fraud? Like they're going to pass legislation like, okay, let's expand voter fraud. First and foremost, dude, you know as well as everybody else does that voter fraud is a myth being pushed by your guy, Donald Trump, and of course other members of your party. Your own audits have already proven that. Okay? The few instances that we have, nearly every single one of them is actually coming from Republicans. Y'all are the party of voter fraud. You really are. I mean, hell, we saw it last week with Glenn Youngkin, the GOP governor-elect of Virginia. His son got popped twice trying to illegally vote at age 17. So don't even come at us with this crap of Democrats are the party of voter fraud. As for ending the filibuster, good, I hope they do. Packing the Supreme Court, hell yeah, I'm all for that, along with expanding it as well. And you're going to sit there and tell me that if they do that, you would actually consider having Texas secede from the United States? And that's probably not even the stupidest thing he said. He goes on to say something even dumber. But I will say, to his credit, Ted understands who he's trying to pander to, and that's why he kept saying, I'm not there yet. I love America. I'm not ready to give up on America. You were ready to give up on Texas earlier this year when you flew to Mexico to escape the winter storms that killed a bunch of people in your state. So you have proven that you give up. You give up pretty easily. All it takes is a little cold front and you're out of there. But then he said something truly, truly stupid. Because I guess he was asked about Joe Rogan, who is based out of Texas now. And he said, Joe Rogan, he might be president of Texas. Yeah, can we stop putting reality show hosts up on pedestals here in the United States, folks? I mean, it truly blows my mind that the former host of Fear Factor, former host of The Man Show, is somehow one of the most influential people in the United States. How in the hell did we let ourselves become so dumbed down that we now have, media personalities? We have sports figures taking medical advice from the Fear Factor guy instead of actual doctors. Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers, obviously the most recent person who said, yeah, I didn't get vaccinated. Instead, I took Joe Rogan's advice. This is dangerous. And of course, Ted Cruz never misses an opportunity to pander. And that's exactly what he was doing. Joe Rogan is insanely popular throughout the United States, but especially, with college dude bros. I don't need the news. I got Joe Rogan. Oh, right on. He says the things that I already think, and it's just kind of self-validation while I listen to it. Yeah, whatever. And Ted Cruz understood that, because Ted Cruz is not an idiot. He may do stupid things sometimes, but most of the stupid things Ted Cruz does are actually very calculated. He pandered to that group of people, pandered by saying, oh, maybe Joe Rogan becomes president, huh? Now you like me even more. And they fall for it. They fall for it every dang time because we just lack critical thinking in the United States today, apparently. Texas is not going to secede from the United States. And even though, as Ted Cruz also pointed out, if we have to, we're going to take NASA and the military and all the oil with us. Cool. That sounds like a really fun, heavily polluted country you're going to have there if Texas secedes. But it's not ever going to happen. Ted Cruz knows it's not ever going to happen. But Ted Cruz has to pander to the dumbest of the dumb that Texas has to offer, and that is exactly what he was doing with that speech.